October 1st. $8.39 may not seem like a lot, but that amount of money taught me something very important about Jesus. It all happened when I was 10 years old. I had just gotten a brand new baseball for my birthday and was playing catch outside with my friend. Sadly, I threw the ball a little too hard, and he didn't catch it. As I rushed inside, I knew this wouldn't be good. I had not only broken the window that led to our dining room, but also my mother's favorite vase. The window could be fixed, but the vase was so special to my mother. It would cost so much money to replace. As my punishment, my mother said that I would have to pay money out of my allowance until I could afford to replace the window and the vase. I knew this was going to take forever. I would have to save my allowance money every week for the next 100 years in order to pay for it. I would never be able to pay the price for what I had done. A couple of weeks later, I was sitting in my room. My mother came in and asked how much I had saved to replace what was broken. I told her I had $8.39, nowhere near enough. Then my mother said something I'll never forget. She said that she was going to pay for those items, and I was forgiven of the money I owed. I couldn't believe it. Even though I had been the one who had done wrong, my mother was going to pay the price for me. I was so happy I gave my mom a big hug, and I asked her, "Why would you pay for something I did wrong?" She explained to me a story from the Bible.
A long time ago, the very first people who lived did something that God told them not to do. This was called sin. Because of their sin, they were no longer able to be friends with God. Since then, everyone is born with sin, so we can no longer be friends with God either. But God loves us so much, and He wants to be our friend. He made a plan for someone to pay the price for all the wrong things we have ever done. God sent His only Son, Jesus, to live a perfect life on this earth. And then Jesus took the punishment for all the wrong things we've done by dying on a cross. This was the only way to fix our friendship with God. And because I believe that Jesus died for my sin, I have been forgiven. Everything wrong that I've ever done and anything I will ever do is erased in God's eyes.
Knowing that my mother was going to pay for the broken window and vase made me very happy. But knowing that Jesus paid the price for my sin made me even happier. I never wanted to forget this lesson I learned. So I have kept this $8.39 in my safe. That way, I can always remember what Jesus did for me and the great reward He has for me when I search for and follow Him.